It's my pleasure to introduce two colleagues of mine, Sylvia Rosivalova-Balčeková, PhD, and Julius Rosenfeld, PhD. They have visited universities in the USA and were willing to share their experience with us. Sylvia, can you please tell us where have you been and how did you get there?
Yes, of course. Hello, everybody. I spent the first half of last year, 2020, in Oregon in the United States. I was at the University of Oregon in Eugene from January to June of that year, and I got there through a grant awarded to me by the Fulbright Commission. It was a research grant for visiting scholars, which enabled me to continue my research in America at a huge prestigious research university.
Julius, and what about you?
Hello, good afternoon, everybody. I had the opportunity to live, work, and study in the USA between August 2018 and July 2019 as a Hubert Humphrey Fellow. Officially, this program is offered by the Department of State for mid-career professionals and focuses on leadership and collaboration. I would also like to share a few photos about my stay in the USA. I would like to say that 14 American universities are selected for this program and participate in this program. They are selected for their excellence in certain areas of research. It's a highly competitive program, and each year only 200 fellowships are awarded globally. I was engaged in higher educational management and leadership, and I got to the Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee. I became a fellow at the Peabody College of Education and Human Development. Vanderbilt is the 11th on the Best Colleges in America ranking published by Niche. And Al Gore, the former Vice President of the United States in the Clinton administration, is one of its notable alumni. I spent 9 months in Nashville, but part of my program was a so-called professional affiliation. I applied for a position at the Rand Corporation, Santa Monica, California, and I had the opportunity to work for 2 months in the team of Dr. Charles Goldman, a Stanford graduate and professor at the Pardee Rand Graduate School.
That's really attractive. What has your visit brought to your professional lives, Sylvia?
Yes, so before I start talking about that, let me also show you a little bit of a visual material. As you can see here, this is the campus of the University of Oregon, the beautiful campus there. And actually, professionally, this was so far the best opportunity or best opportunity for me in my professional career to kind of broaden my horizons and be able to work in a completely different environment and in an excellent top-tier research university where some of the alumni include the writer Chuck Palahniuk or for example, the famous psychologist and Nobel Prize laureate Daniel Kahneman spent some of his research career here at the University of Oregon. And in addition to this stimulating environment, what I also gained were a very important professional contacts with colleagues from America. And you can see here some of our very informal and relaxed meetings, but although the relationships were super friendly and relaxed, they really benefited me hugely professionally. Thanks to my colleagues, I was able to become a member of the American Association for the Study of Foods and Society, which kind of gives me an opportunity to publish my work and take part in events that I wouldn't have been able to participate in otherwise. And actually, thanks to the coronavirus, I'm still able to take part in these events online, even though I'm not in America anymore. And also, in general, the stay broadened my horizons in many ways. I was able to explore and travel through America a little bit. You can see Seattle here in this picture. We also traveled a lot through rural Oregon and saw the beautiful nature that is there. This is the Pacific Ocean, or you could see a volcano there in the previous picture. So overall, it was a hugely beneficial experience for me, and I'm really thankful that I was given a chance to have it.
Julius, and how has this stay abroad contributed to your work?
For me, professionally, the 1 year was not one opportunity, but a series of fantastic possibilities to work with top researchers, learn from the best of the best, and build contacts all around the United States. I'm still in contact with many of my colleagues at Vanderbilt and at the Rand Corporation. I think that the most important takeaway from my stay in the USA, besides learning policy analysis, gaining training in leadership, and understanding the mechanics of international higher education, was that I understood how important is student-teacher cooperation in student career development.
That's nice, but this is just one side of your visit. What can be more interesting for our future students are the possible benefits to them, to students. Sylvia.
So despite the coronavirus situation, I had a chance to participate in in-person classes and lectures. I spent 2 school terms in America, winter term and spring term. And in the winter term, I was actually present in person in classes as an observer, but also as a teacher. I had a chance to interact with students, but also I had a chance to see how my American colleagues conduct classes, and this proved a very valuable learning experience for me. Then in the spring term, I had a chance to be part of or to participate in one online course offered by the University of Oregon. And this gave me another opportunity to see how they transfer knowledge through online platforms, which proved super useful for me already this year in Slovakia. So I want to kind of draw on these experiences to construct and create my future classes for my Slovak students and try to maybe recreate the wonderful atmosphere of the American campus and all of the opportunities that American students are given by their teachers, and also the kind of like fertile or friendly atmosphere for discussion and sharing of ideas that is present in American campuses. And last but not least, I also came back with a lot of books, with literature, with syllabi from my colleagues, with textbooks that will help me construct and create courses for my students here in Slovakia in the coming years and coming terms.
Julius, and benefits for your students?
As I virtually became a student at an American university, I have now very up-to-date and usable knowledge about this domain. I can help our undergraduates to get to the USA, for example, to prepare for their stay and to make the most of that opportunity. I also teach a contemporary USA course at our department, and this is an excellent opportunity to prepare my students for their first American experience. I also believe that besides being an educator and researcher, I'm a coach now and a partner for our undergraduates to help them realize their dreams, reach their goals, and prepare for real-life challenges. When I see our undergraduate students and graduate students in prestigious national and international positions, that is a great satisfaction for me and show real meaning of my work at our university.
Well, this is really motivating. Unfortunately, our time is over. Let me thank you both for the inspiring talk and wish you the best for the future. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for the opportunity.